Hi, Paul Gritton here. I'm a Soda Springs City Councilman, and I would like to begin by thanking you for taking a few minutes to watch this video. This video is about an exciting proposal that we here in Soda Springs feel pretty strongly about. It involves the historic Enders Building becoming a state park. The building was given to the City of Soda Springs in 2018 after having went through a major remodel and reconstruction. Prior to that, the building has become an icon in the community, and being owned by the city, the question has been often asked, what's the best use of the building and what does its future hold? Well, the building is 3 floors. The bottom floor has a gift shop, a foyer reception area, a dining room, restaurant area, and then the upper 2 floors have motel rooms and also a museum. The building has been used as a restaurant and a meeting place. Weddings, various types of gatherings have been held there, and of particular note is the museum. A lot of people really enjoy viewing all the incredible museum pieces that are housed in the museum portion of the building. It does have a full-service kitchen and a bar area where patrons can be served there. The museum has artifacts that date back into the 1800s. Also, there is a book collection that Robert L. Stevenson books, incredible books. Some of those are extremely old as well. And you can see that the items in the building are antique in nature and just particularly unique. To the rear of the building is a very large parking area, and also where the world-famous captive geyser is located. This is a feature attraction that brings a lot of people to Soda Springs every single day to see it go off or erupt every hour on the hour, and you can see that the travertine or mineral deposits have gathered and gotten quite large over the years. A lot of people will even taste the water at times, and will stop in the visitor building and look at all the historical kiosks. A part of the proposal involves actually including the Geyser Visitor Building and the geyser itself, all of the property to be included with the Enders Building in a transfer directly to State Parks and Rec in order to make it a state park. As we discussed the different various aspects of a state park, we realized that the Octagon Spring Park, which is about 100 yards to the north, would also be a great addition to the geyser and the Enders Building for a state park location. The day use area potential is excellent at the Octagon Spring, plus the spring itself draws many tourists, and they do definitely like to sample the water in the spring itself, and it is used by a lot of visitors and citizens alike as a location to meet in the small pavilion building there. And you can see the Octagon building itself, the structure that is roofed over the spring itself. The spring runs 24/7 and never stops, and is just literally a 2 or 3 minute walk from the geyser area itself. There's a lot of green lawn. A soda creek itself flows basically through the park and is also a neat attraction in of itself. You can see a brick building, and it has a bathroom in it as well. There's benches and places for people to rest and relax, and several boardwalks to access the different areas in the Octagon Park. While discussing the state park proposal, the topic came up of locations for state park campgrounds. In early June, a location was identified that is just a short distance from town, approximately a mile or so, and that's the Hooper Springs Park. The park itself is outside the city limits, however, is owned entirely by the city of Soda Springs. And the Hooper Springs feature is a major attraction in the area, bringing many people to sample its naturally carbonated water. Additionally, the park is a very large encompassing park that has a tremendous day use area, including a pavilion and a covered footbridge and picnic tables. The campground does boast a children's playground with several popular items on it. There's a small basketball court and teeter-totters, a fire pit, a covered pavilion, picnic tables, and even a building with indoor bathrooms. You're from Germany, huh? Is this the first time you've been here? In the USA?
On this place,
First time.
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Is it as pretty as you hoped?
Yes.
Good. Of particular interest is the fact that the north half of the Hooper Springs Park property is unoccupied and has been for a number of years. The location is a prime location for a campground to be developed, particularly in light of it being next door to the Hooper Springs day use area and the Hooper Springs attraction itself. Ironically, there is what is called the Silica Trail Path that links the Hooper Springs Park to the city's north city limits. This path is ideal for hiking, walking, bicycle, and it's only approximately 1.25 miles from Hooper Springs to the north city limits. This vacant property is transected by a creek, that being Soda Creek, with the potential for sites being installed on not only the roadside of the creek, but on the backside as well. An access road does cut through that particular area, but that access road could easily be relocated. The ideal situation that is afoot is that there is already power to the location and there is city water to the Hooper Springs campground. I'll show you some brief video clips of the Silica Trail, or Hooper Springs Access Trail, being traveled via bicycle, just so that you can get an idea of exactly how beautiful the area is and how ideal it is for potential campers to access town real easily. As I consider the Enders Building and the Geyser Park becoming a state park, I am more convinced than ever that it will be an economic boon to our community, the area, the county, and this corner of the state, particularly when you look at the surrounding attractions, the state park in Bear Lake, the proximity to Lava Hot Springs, and Soda Springs being on the route to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. All these sites could be leveraged to just really increase the traffic into a potential state park in Soda Springs, thereby just substantially increasing the economy in the area. Additionally, a state park would result in the vision of the Mon family coming true, wherein the Enders Building remains an asset and something that generations to come can visit to learn about the area's history, its resources, its recreational opportunities, and then stay a few days and experience all those different things. I really do feel strongly that this is an excellent opportunity for our state, our county, and our citizens in the city of Soda Springs. An understandable concern is revenue for a state park in Soda Springs. I've made a list. I'd like to go down through some ideas that I've come up with. Day use fees at Hooper Springs Park, campsite fees at a potentially developed Hooper Springs campground, Enders motel room rental fees, Enders museum tour fees, and then space rental fees with a partnership with a government agency such as BLM or Forest Service, and then concessionaire fees at a potential restaurant in the Enders Building, then event hosting fees such as weddings, meetings and banquets, day use fees at the Octagon Park, and then souvenir and memorabilia sales at the Geyser Visitor Center, and then day use or site fees at a potential Pacific Core facility developed potentially along or near Alexander Reservoir, and then a possible partnership with the Caribou County campground at Oregon Trail Marina, and then possible fees collected at the Nature Conservancy. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I want to point out that many people in the Soda Springs area strongly support the concept of a state park. We all know full well that it would be a tremendous asset to our area. Thank you for your consideration.